Some things never change, I guess.
That is dead right, they don't.
It sounds like you had an authentic experience.
She most definitely did, trust me.
Alright. Poopy butt.
Yeah, that's Labyrinth of the Ancients. Legit.
Can
Never
you imagine,
changes.
Can you imagine wanting to do that?
Literally, she just goes, I've never seen that much salt in like in a long while.
Yeah, you had an authentic experience. Like, did you wipe at just Behemoth, or did you also wipe at
At the last boss.
Yeah, we wiped the last boss too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so that is an authentic experience. You know, why aren't
Only
you
three
on
of us made it in
panels?
because somebody pulled early.
Yeah, and half our team was watching cutscenes, so.
So we were actually doing quite well. If we had just one more person in, we could have successfully done mechanics, and I think we could have handled the rest. But we were down just one person too short.
That's disappointing, I guess.
So, we're doing bloody Alexander Savage, let's go.
You can find people, mate.
Put it up, I'm pretty sure, like, in a party fight, I'm pretty sure someone will fucking join. Some sorry sod from America had nothing to do at, like, 7 in the morning, and they'll be like, sure, I'll run Alexander Savage, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, well, if you can't find people, wouldn't mind doing some Eureka if you're still excited about that.
I'm gonna be crafting for a while.
You're all Eureka'd out.
No, I'm gathering stuff for yellow scripts, and then I have those in for crimson peppers, and ask my friend to high quality this stuff for me.
Yeah, but yeah, because I had like PC troubles on Tuesday, like I haven't done anything this week.
I still need to do an expert. But can I be fucked is another story entirely.
Well, I mean, I've got a lot of weapons to grind in Eureka, and that's how I'm going to be capping.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten to 20 yet, so I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, like I believe I just hit level 18 in there, I believe.
You assholes. Not you guys. My friends from town. Oh, we're doing a pub crawl. Where's my invite count? I could get around a pub crawl, even though I have no money. Country towns and their fucking pub crawls. Hey, you done a pub crawl yet, mate?
Yeah, got a couple.
On a bicycle?
No, I crawled.
Obviously. Did you crawl through the pub?
No, from pub to pub.
Yeah, right.
The crawling happened later, clearly, but it was the best I could do. Motor skills were inhibited.
Touché.
What game is this? Something called Tokyo Xanadu.
Oh, Tokyo Xanadu. You haven't heard of that?
No, I guess it's on GOG now?
I could have sworn it was on.
Yeah, no,
they
I
ported it to
take
Steam.
it easy, right?
It's probably
I'll
right
get
up
the
your
stuff
alley, actually.
Made tomorrow.
Really?
I'm giving that to you. So take it easy.
Goodbye, Christhelia Isarius. Fuck yeah.
Have a good one.
So mate.
I'm the best around.
Nothing gonna never keep me down.
Because I have been looking for like an open world-ish game that takes place in a more traditionally Japanese setting. And while it doesn't look open world necessarily, it does look like a very explorative big RPG.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's open world you're after, you're probably gonna not quite get what you're expecting, but even if it's just, you know, your standard 30-hour, 50-hour RPG experience, from what my brother told me, it's definitely your kind of thing, I think. Like, I haven't checked it out myself, but, like, it'd be something I would play.
Yeah, it's called Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, and it's got, out of 29 votes, it's got 4 stars. Looks pretty decent. I'm gonna watch a video real quick.
That didn't make sense at all.
What didn't make sense?
You just said, out of 29 votes, it's 4 stars.
No, the 29 reviews.
I'll be back.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
like,
An average aggregate score of 4 stars.
yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Ah, okay. Was this ever originally on Vita?
I believe so. Vita and PS3. Like, it came out a while ago, and I imagine they've ported it to PC.
If anything, this might have simply brought this to my attention solely so I could
Play
get
it
it on
on
Vita,
Vita.
because, yeah. Looks pretty good.
Man, it's been forever since I've done some admin on the FC.
Outfit and accessory bundle. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a fun. It looks a little bit, gameplay wise, it looks a little bit Dark Cloud-esque
I guess you could say that.
as far as the dungeon crawling and stuff goes. But is the combat turn-based, or it looks real time?
I'm not sure. It's been like years since I've actually checked it out.
I'm more talking to myself than actually bothering you.
I have a problem differentiating fucking rhetorical questions. Thanks
That's
to
fine.
fucking Laura.
It's fine. I forgive it.
7.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to keep this one on my list. Currently on sale for half price. For only $35.99. So I'll keep an eye out. Oh, it released December 8th, 2017. It's only
PC
6
version.
gigs. Yeah, the PC version.
Fucking Horizon's Temperance, you piece of shit.
Hey! What's wrong with Horizon's Temp?
It brought back 72 Earth crystals. That's it.
Alright, yeah, goddammit, Horizon's Tempest.
I mean, I should like try to configure it, but at the moment I just want to get them out.
I'll read up on what they all do, and I'll start sending them out more regularly too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Shrey's on top of things, but just, yeah, I haven't had time to sit down. I mean, I think she's got the subs configured pretty well, and I've just been sending them out the same thing.
Fucking Sugoi Desu Vessel. Scott is way more proud of that than he deserves to.
Lol.
It's true.
I just don't think
Oh.
it's real big important because there's nothing really that's been screaming, hey, you can get this really cool shit from submarines. It just sounds like copy and pasted airships. And they only let us send out like what, those combined, which is kind of lame. Like you can't send out all of your airships and all your submarines.
I wonder if they will give us some new airship parts, because I'd like to... I know it's probably just because I've got a soft spot for it, but I would like to make my airship look as much like either the original Tantalus, Prima Vista,
Yeah.
or the High Wind.
Yeah, I totally got that, man.
But I mean, I'll settle for whatever. It's mainly because the propellers just don't look beefy enough for my taste. They don't look like something that will
Whole an
keep
airship.
something like this afloat. Yeah.
That's fair.
Maybe when we get to Garlemald. Because they're
Yeah,
bound to have some better airship tech over there. Nice sword.
Yeah, it's the mendacity weapon, because I couldn't figure out what else to spend on it.
That looks pretty cool. I mean, I would still like the Zentetskin, but it's fine.
It's not a bad option for Dark Knight, if you want something a little different.
Yeah, everything else being big, beefy greatswords.
Kind of reminds me of like Samurai Champloo, because it's like not
Oh,
very...
yeah.
You just sort of like beat it, use it like a beat stick, really. So it's got that going for it.
I want a big, beefy Zentetskin, though.
Well, I mean, I guess we just need to meet up at the next FanFest and go, we want my fucking Zentetskin, my fucking Salt Crab minion. What the fuck?
You know, I keep wondering if they're going to be bringing a FanFest to Australia at some point. Because they actually got a couple of people from Australia who came to the American one in Vegas. And one of them was dressed she was one of the cosplay competitors dressed as Shiva.
There's like fucking not even 25 million here. They're gonna be, the audience is just gonna be like nothing. Like, I totally get it. Like, the fact that they hold one for like America, Europe, and Japan is already like huge. Okay.
Xanadu EX Plus.
Can't do something like that. Alright, so what is the plan?
I'm not sure. I know I gotta feed the dog in about 9 minutes, take my meds, and then I'm probably gonna be up for another couple hours after that.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's like my Saturday night, and provided my PC doesn't crash, I'm pretty keen on just playing 14.
Maybe Eureka?
Oh, I haven't done Eureka in a while. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah?
Yeah. Something vague, different.
Yeah, it's a bit more old school. Bit
Yeah.
nostalgic. Go about, do some Eureka.
Yeah.
I haven't done too much of that.
See, you get me. You get me.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I found a place where I can totally legitimately get Tokyo Xanadu. But I'll wait on that because I
Yeah,
have
you
a
better
budget.
wait on that. And also, say hi to Twitch.
Legitimately pay $39 for on GOG.com, your friend for DRM-free entertainment.
Man, you're gonna get me banned through sponsorship that I don't have. Like, what? I can't fucking win, can I?
Nope.
And let's go on
Gotta feed me dog, take me fucking head meds.
Alright,
Share that online with Twitch.
Might catch
Where'd
up
Scott
with
go
some
again?
down. I don't know, he died, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Alright, yeah.
Bummer, but you know, life goes on.
How
Ta-da.
fortunate.
Oh, how terrible that must be.
No, it didn't really. What the fuck, bro?
The vicious cycle continues.
Delicious.
Sweet nutrients.
Delicious.
Food is good.
I'm actually pretty excited for this hard drive because I'll be able to move 14 back into solid state as well.
Nice. How big is the solid state drive?
It's only 120 gigs, but that's already like double what I have. So
Nice.
like all I need is to house my operating system really, and then
How much did that run you?
about $60 Australian. And
That's it?
Yeah, that includes like shipping. It's like a Kingston one. I thought, oh yeah, they make pretty good USB, so I'm just buying a really big USB from them. That makes sense.
That's basically what a solid state is, anyway.
Yeah, it's the
a big
same
flash
thing.
drive.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh. Fucking 35 minutes. Holy shit.
120 gig
Indeed.
S.
Dude,
Oh.
what's your mining at again?
My mining,
Yeah.
70.
Okay, so in like at 9:30, I need you to come and smack a node with me.
Craigism. Sorry. Sure. The only problem is, like, what is it for? Because I probably haven't really explored it. I'll need to break it first.
Yeah, so do I. But it's an ephemeral node,
Ephemeral. Okay.
so you don't need any like book or anything for it.
Alright. So that's what, 9:30 Eurasian or 9:30 PM our time.
12 AM in game
Oh, okay.
and 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 out one.
So it'll be in half an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll give me some time to catch up on
Some dailies.
some dailies. Get my beast tribes in. Probably need to do custom deliveries.
I'm gonna pop out of the party for a little bit, Scotty, so I can go feed my dog and get my meds.
Not a drama, big fella.
Oh, fuck! I broke 5 mil! Yay me!
Well done.
Finally did it again.
Congrats. Good job. Now, donate half of that to the cause. Comrade.
No.
No.
But
Yeah,
what
let's
about
get
the
the fuck
fucking
out.
motherland, you dipshit? What about that, huh? You gotta dog the motherland.
That is...
Dog the motherland.
The motherland is currently a sentiment that's a little too close to my country, so I'm gonna step that one.
Yeah. Roadblock has no excuse now, so I've got like 1,000 visceral greens.
Oh yeah, because it's stacks up to $9.99 now.
Yeah.
Since 1967, over 500 people have been killed by Caterpillar.
Holy fuck, am I lagging? Like,
I
is
don't know.
my internet not being internety?
I don't know.
Did I fucking trip over my NBN or something? Wait.
So how's work been lately, dude?
It's been pretty good actually, but I'm a bit like annoyed with it at the moment. Not so much because of work, but like I've got a bunch of shit to do, and I might have jury duty next week on Wednesday.
Oh,
Like we've got like a fucking demo to do in Houston, Texas in May, and I need to make sure that as much as I can the product fucking works and looks good. And the last thing I need to do is lose fucking 2 weeks in April because someone stole someone else's bike. I don't know. Like, I've been on the judicial role for like 8 or 9 months now, but I've been called up 5 times. It's
yeah, I got called up twice.
Yet here's like Laura unemployed, and then they don't want to bug her, and I'm possibly losing like a lot of fucking work. It's ridiculous. And what's worse is we've had someone else on the jury roll as well, and they love calling us at exactly the same time. Now, here's a short background of my work. We're a small business, and you can count the amount of employees on a single hand. So whenever like we both get called up for jury duty, that's half the fucking workforce. Like I'm all with the whole civil service, like do your civil duty and shit like that. But could they really have done it like any worse?
Yeah, that is true.
And I'd love to write to my local member, but because this is such a rusted on labour area, it never switches over to anything else. Like, the last time we got our member out was because of corruption.
Yeah, right.
You know what was the last time we got them out with?
What?
Corruption.
Huh.
Sure, there was a fair bit of a gap, but, you know, it speaks fucking volumes.
That is true.
I literally just woke up for the fucking sausage sizzling cake stall. Church said member. Thanks, Davey. Okay. Hey, that's an A rank. That usually gets me killed. Do people still do hunts, or are they all in Eureka? Actually, I should check what's in my fucking hunt shells. I could have sworn they're like dead. Yeah, half of them in one shell is in Eureka. Check this one out. Wow, that one's fucking dead. It's got like 4 people in it. There's 2 people in that shell, holy shit. I really need to update those. Ow. Oh man. So what do you know, Scotty?
Fuck all, dude. I'm just trying to craft these nuggets. These tricks of the trade.
You'd be in uni break soon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Oh shit, yeah, nice. It's hard to
Well,
fucking
it
tell.
starts it starts Monday.
Oh, but
but,
yeah,
yeah.
you're on uni break. Shut up. Oh, that's why they
Pretty
got the
much.
pub crawl, yeah.
Pretty much.
Fucking uni's out. Saturday night's alright. It's hard to tell because like all the unis are fucking different. Because like my brother his uni isn't out until like next month in May.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Go to. Ooh, out of here.
Let's quit this one. That shouldn't have got rid of any of my.
Yeah, I was
No.
about to say you sound a lot more chipper, a bit relaxed at least.
Well, I've still got like an assignment, 2 assignments due on Monday.
Yeah, but
So,
you don't
yeah.
have to worry about harassing around with like labs or lectures or something like that for at least a little bit. Always helps.
No, I do. Oh well. Move that over. Move that over. Let's see how I go. I just seen like if any of these macros will work well. Tempera. I need to get a heap of tempera made up in game.
I'll be honest, like I'm a bit directionless in 14 at the moment, just because I haven't been able to play it as much as I'd like, or at least it's really
Do
like,
you
go on.
do what you can with your what's it called, your crafters?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be dumping some leaves tonight. Like I'm finding that's like a part of the weekly stuff, like you know, try to dump like a couple of leaves. I'm not too worried about like stacking them and losing them. I'm already getting like I think I've got 270 crafters now. Totally not geared or anything, but I got them. Do need to do the stories at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, at the moment I'm just working on Eureka, and it's good because like it needs a lot of time and effort into it. So it's pretty much like do a handful of like weeklies and then just pump out Eureka, and I can cap my tomes in there, which is something I didn't think I could do when Eureka first came out.
Mm.
Just because I wasn't certain like how easy it would be to do like the NMs and stuff like that. Turns out it's the whole fucking point of it now. Like here's me thinking it's NM straight out of 11, it's like, okay, I can't fucking count on those. Gonna have to be doing experts when I can and shit like that.
I'm trying to think of.
I think I'm going to be a bit more motivated on 14 once to get this hard drive in, and hopefully we'll fix at least the majority of my problems.
Yeah.
This PC. Because it's the only
Well,
thing
at the moment,
I've found what's failing. Like, I can see there's an obvious problem at least. Actually, that's what I should do when I'm streaming, is put, like, a window on my taskbar manager. Like that
Yeah,
task, task manager, and see what happens when I start lagging out. Because what happens is my C drive at points will just start maxing out. They'll go from like 0 to 100% usage for no known reason. And
Oh,
it'll
right.
sit there for a couple of minutes, and then if it manages to catch up, it'll go back down to 0 and everything's fine. But I find that I only ever notice that happening if there's not a whole lot running on the machine. And it's like really random when it does it, like I can't pinpoint it down. And because of how it crashes, it doesn't log anything into like the event log on Windows, which is the thing that's really been driving me insane. Or at least anything that I've gotten from there has been completely unrelated, and it's usually ended up with like a Microsoft help desk support thread saying just do like a complete generic look around, give this your crash dump log, and they'll probably just complain about it being, oh, just reformat your drive, it's fine. I'm sure that fixes everything software related.
Yeah, no, they're not the smartest.
I mean, I don't blame them though. Like, I'd probably do that if I was them. So I can't really get upset with them because of just how many variables there are to Windows PCs. That's the one thing I do like about like Apple products, is they have complete control over the hardware. You give them a model of like anything branded Apple, they know exactly what's in that machine and they know exactly what should happen.
Yeah.
And they probably get better performance on like iOS apps compared to Android apps, because they know, hey, we can actually, you know, open up the very specific things for each of the iPhone models and really pump it out for that. Whereas with Android, it's like, we're gonna make sure like the screen is kind of like this. It could have like this or that. It kind of helps that like some Android models are quite popular, like some of the Samsungs and shit like that, for example. The Google Nexus. So it can start to target some of them, but like it still has to be quite open-ended. And that's like even more the case with Windows. Which is why they always say, just please send us like your crash logs, and I can't get them. The only problem I will have is if this hard drive doesn't fix it, then the only thing I haven't replaced, the only thing I haven't replaced will be the motherboard itself, which is when I'll just go, I give up. Hey Doge, when you're done on this tangent, would you happen to know how to turn a 4-star armor in Opera Omnia to 5-star? Alright, there's two things. Is 5-star base armors, which you can get with armor tokens, and then there's upgrading 4 stars to 5-star. And what you need to do is something called a max limit break, and you do that by merging 3 copies of that particular piece of armor as upgrade ingredients, and then leveling that piece of armor to max level, and that will upgrade its rarity from 4 to 5-star. And that's with any piece of equipment.
Now,
What's this for?
do you have to merge specifically 3 pieces of armor together, or do you need to limit break it twice with those power stones?
Okay, so there's
Or 3 times the power stones.
Alright, so it's a difference. So what the power stones are, they're specifically for weapons, and 4 power...
Oh, right.
Yeah, and 4 power stones substitute for 1 limit break.
Right.
Now, you can only get power stones by selling a native 5-star weapon. So you can't max limit break a 4-star weapon into a 5-star weapon and then sell it expecting power stones.
Understandable.
And to be honest, I only sell 5-star weapons that I've gotten more than I need for a max limit break. So, say for example, I tried rolling on, I can't remember which banner, but one of the characters I wasn't trying to go for included Tifa, and I got 5 fucking Tifa weapons. So that was one more than I needed, so I sold one of them and got a single power stone.
Okay, cool.
The nice benefit of max limit breaking a piece of armor or weapon or whatever is that that exclusive passive for that character that it belongs to is then unlocked permanently. It's kind of like maxing out an ability in Final Fantasy IX so that you can...
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. So, say for example, a good one to talk about is Tidus, because when they introduced him, they gave him two 5-star weapons. So everyone has a 5-star weapon, which is a 15 one, and that has a particular base that usually affects their first skill that they get. And then there's a 35 CP weapon, which, according to the Japanese timeline, we weren't meant to get for ages. So it sounds like they're really trying to catch us up. And this 35 CP weapon has a completely different passive, and it affects like the second skill, for example. And what you could do, what whales would do, for example, is they would max limit break the first weapon anyway, and it would permanently unlock the passive from that.
Huh.
So that you can have both skills upgraded. The only downside to this is it'll then cost CP because you don't have it just from your weapon.
Oh, what the fuck? Really? That was 90% bonus there.
That sounds so familiar. Is fucking Mim in here?
Don't be a mim.
The walking complaint department.
Does he like his new name? I'm asking for a friend.
I haven't gotten any complaints or commentary of any kind from him. Don't
Is he
think
okay?
I actually haven't talked to him in ages, but like,
Oh.
he's wandered in like a lot. It could just be that like, I'm pretty sure he's studying these days,
Oh, right.
so he might just be bunking out. I haven't really, because usually he'd just be like no-lifing at watching anime and playing Fortune.
Dig it.
And I don't blame him because it was like fucking zero employment where he is, so I can relate. I'm pretty fortunate to have this job. If I didn't have this job before I finished uni, I would have moved. Just because there's no work here. Look at this fucking scorpion artist for. It's fucking ugh. Abomination. Why did they pick this fucking piece of shit gear? I would have actually, I'm calling it now, I would have rathered the fucking O-hat.
No!
They brought the scorpion harness, they might as well just bring the fucking O-hat.
At least this time I would get it. Finally, an O-hat for, and I'm going to wear it on my fucking Dark Knight.
Yeah, man. Oh, and you got your Horby on as well. At least the Horby looked kinda cool. Let's see. I suppose I should somewhat care about my...
Oh, did you hear that I have the remix for Unbreakable on the jukebox now?
Oh,
I got the orchestrion roll from Fractal Hard.
sweet. Join the game mining, there's something else I could be doing.
Is that the one that's playing at the moment?
Yeah, I think so.
That's right, I was leveling up. Might as well just dump my things in there.
Oh, you slut. No! Oh, you suck absolute massive wang.
Welcome to 14. Try gathering.
Son of Wang.
Son of wang.
I have come for you, son of Wang. Also in Opera Omnia, I just unlocked Lale and Vincent and Zell, and I completely forgot about Crystal Bearers on the Wii.
It was a
And
really
after-
weird game. Like, did you actually play through that one?
No, after looking through some YouTube videos of it, though, I kind of wish I hadn't missed out.
I feel like Crystal Bearers was really disappointing because it sounds like some way through the project they're like, we're killing your entire budget, but you've still got to get this game out. Because
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you can finish the game in like a day.
It seemed like it was pretty ambitious in the first sequence.
It was really ambitious, like because I mean we picked it up, like for cheap at Dick Smith actually. I think we got it for like $20 or something. And
Wow.
yeah, it didn't do well. And like conceptually, it's really kind of neat, but like it doesn't really have any real RPG element to it. Like it seems like it had all the potential for it to do so, but it sounded like a really cool concept game. Like
And then
if you can,
did
if
they
you can
just
find
follow
a
it up with a couple of 3DS titles?
The 3DS titles, like, I wouldn't even put them in the same category as Crystal Bearers. Like, Crystal Bearers is not a Crystal Chronicles game, as far as, like, stemming from the original game.
Okay.
Like, if you haven't played the DS ones, but you played the GameCube one, highly recommend playing both the DS ones.
Oh, okay. Because I have
Yeah.
played the GameCube one and I enjoyed that a lot. And I'm not expecting anything groundbreaking from Crystal Bearers, but it just looked
Oh, bro, like,
genuinely neat.
it looked genuinely neat, but if you can find it for cheap, or like, I don't know, you can just emulate it and just like give it a day. You could probably do like a short video on it, to be honest, if you want like something to close. And I feel like I wouldn't recommend Crystal Bearers to anyone really. It's practically an unfinished conceptual game.
Uh-huh.
But I would recommend you to at least play it because I think you would find it interesting for what could have been.
That's fascinating. Because I was wondering about that because I remembered seeing Lale when he popped up, and I was like, isn't this that guy from
Yeah.
that one Crystal
Like,
Chronicles
it's
game?
meant to be a
never played?
sequel, like, I don't know, hundreds of years, maybe in 1,000 years in the future from the original GameCube
Uh-huh.
game. But the gameplay is, like, completely different. And it's
Yeah.
nothing, it's just, like, the setting is kinda from Crystal Chronicles. Like, to be
And
honest...
the art style is kind of baffling. Like, the ukes look really cool.
Yeah. And I think, like, you'd appreciate the story where it kind of... Like, there's...
Where it has an opportunity to poke its head out.
Like, put it this way, the game feels like it had the same problems 12 did, except, like, when whatever trouble they ran into with, like, the story of the game happened, they were just like, let's just, like, cut it off. Like,
Ooh.
and just ship it. That's how it felt. Like, I don't know whether it was just too ambitious, like, there was hardware limitations or something like that. Somewhere along the line, it just died.
It's kind of a bummer.
It really is, because, like, I
I
remember
would
seeing
like
it...
to see a finished version of it, but oh well.
Yeah, I remember seeing it at fucking E3, and I was just like, okay, so this isn't Crystal Chronicles, but this looks like really fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Having said that, if you haven't played the DS ones, Ring of Fates, and I think it's Echoes of Time,
Uh-huh.
absolutely excellent games. So you still create your own character. It's a little bit more of an action RPG, but it still has like everything you loved about Crystal Chronicles, except they've killed the Chalice. I don't think you really have home, but like it kind of feels like as far as progressing the story, there's a lot, and there's like a whole bunch of like new game plus. Like you finish the game, you end up at like level 30, and then you can play through it another 2 times to get to like max level. And there's like a bunch of gear and crafting you can do.
Interesting. Well, I do love me some New Game Plus.
And the multiplayer is fantastic. Like Mitchell got it for his birthday, I think. No, it was Victor. One of their birthdays. And then the other two, including me, we got copies for it. We just played it, and it was just so much fun.
Huh.
And like the actual view of the whole game is kind of like isometric 3D, and there's like a whole bunch of like crazy jumping you can do. And like each of the races have like unique things, like the Selkie can double jump, for example.
Cool.
The Ukes can, I'm not sure what they do, but they probably did something like double casting or something crazy like that.
I can see the Ukes going all X-Death and teleporting.
Yeah. I think Ring of Fates came first, and it was much more just about like, it was, it's gonna kill that. Whatever. It was much more just about the gameplay. The story was like kind of there, but it was like the story was like as well done as it was like in the original Diablo. Just like, oh, this thing happened, move on to the next area, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But Echoes of Time was much more about like it was much more heavily focused on the story. The cool thing about Echoes of Fate is that it also was on the Wii, and you could cross-platform, cross-play with it. And
Really?
yeah,
I've never heard of that.
yes, you can. Like that wasn't on Ring of Fates; it's just on Echoes of Time. I think the controls were like a little awkward on Echoes of Time, but it was really neat. Like, I think Victor had it on the Wii, and then I had it on the DS, and it was just kind of neat.
I wonder why Square Enix kind of left Crystal Chronicle. Well, maybe they didn't actually. I was gonna say I wonder why Square Enix left that stuff behind, but then why would they bring Lael into Opera Omnia?
The same reason why they brought Ramza. Ha ha.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You got roughly 5 minutes until, or 4 minutes until this node's up.
Can you like give me coordinates from what I'm meant to be doing?
Yeah, it's in the locks. Hang on a sec. I'm just seeing if this crafting macro works, because I need to get 8 of these bad boys, 6 of these bad boys to make.
The locks.
What I need.
Brain fart. Here it is.
I keep wondering if they're gonna bring tactics to PC.
Man, they fucking missed with the what's it, the 3DS, where you could have Final Fantasy Tactics A3DS. Hello, marketing team. SA, hi, how you doing? Fucking print that game already. All right, I'm in the locks.
Well, now they've got to do Final Fantasy Tactics Switch Tactics. Fuck, buy it, please.
Actually, you know what? If we could find out if there's some way of like, there's a DS emulator that can do like network play, I'd be so down to like just doing like a playthrough of Ring of Fates at least. I think I enjoyed Ring of Fates a bit more than Echoes of Time, but that might have been because there was like a couple of issues going on at that point in time when I was playing it.
Well, I'd be willing to try both.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Let me just see if this macro will work, and if it'll get me anywhere near like 10k worth of friggin'.
Yeah, you want to drop a flag in the chat so I know where I'm.
I will. Give me a second.
All right, jeez.
Well, I've got like 3 minutes to be there.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to locks. We're going to the other side of the locks. We're going to Alamegan Quarter.
Fuck. Okay, well
and we're going to 1316. Oh no, we're not. Sorry, we're going to where you were. What? The map's all kinds of fucking weird on this thing. What the fudge?
What quarter of the map is that?
It's on the normal side, where the fuck it's called. Money. Should be right here, Dirge.
Oh, okay. All good. I'm around that area.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have hit this node once. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you really enjoyed, like, Crystal Chronicles, the GameCube ones, you'll absolutely love the DS ones.
I adored the GameCube Crystal Chronicles. The only thing I didn't like about it was the challenge, but I really wish I had more people to play with.
Well, that's, like, not an issue in, like, the DS versions, that's for certain.
Oh, do you have mining as well to 70?
No, I was just here to check things out.
Yeah, cool, cool.
Just hanging.
Yep.
Looks like we're
Should
doing
be up
some-
in like very soon.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
hanging with me, bros.
Yeah, I just needed to make a macro to do my 35 durability craft.
Is there anything in particular I'm going after?
It's called Alamdine or whatever it is. Almandine.
Okay,
Been a while since I've had my
is
music
this
turned on.
collectible, or is it just
Yeah. Oh, don't go collectible. No. Just
harvest?
all I need to do is I need harvest. I need to get 12.
Okay, so I'll go for King's Yield then.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I need to learn it.
Alamandite? Yeah, apparently I've already gotten this before, so I can do King's Yield, and then Sharp Vision.
Yeah, I got 10.
I've got
I
12.
would try and get high. Yeah. Yeah, but I had to like hit it with the thinger. Wait, cheers, mate.
Take it, there you go.
Because I only needed 12 for these crafts. But the way that you can respawn these like ephemeral nodes is if you see that like these mining nodes up here, if you smack them and then smack another set of double nodes,
So,
it'll respawn the ephemeral.
yeah, did you need any more of those?
No. I only needed 12 and I've got 22.
Alright, cool.
More than enough. Thank you guys. I'm going back to the house.
You're just gonna chill? Well, if that's the case,
Oh, I'm crafting. I
yeah,
need
yeah.
crafts.
I'm just saying, like,
Um,
I'm probably gonna jump into Eureka soon.
I'll go with you.
Alright. Means one of us is gonna have to organise the party once we're in there. Lol.
Lol.
Okay.
I'm pretty bloody tired, so I'll probably end up going to bed here soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I think I was either gonna veg out on this or Opera Omnia. Need to do the Preach event, farm up my rewards.
Alright. I got the first armor drop, but I gotta keep working at it to get the next one.
Yeah, I really want to try and pull her 35 weapon. Like, I've ran like with some built Preachers in the event, and holy crap, she just like dumps damage.
I'm way more excited to try her out than Etta.
Then who, sorry?
Ida.
Oh, Ida.
It's been a while since I've heard her name in game for various reasons.
Lil. I've got like a built Yuta, and she's a beast. She had like a synergy event with the Echo one, and
Uh-huh.
also just like dumping numbers with it.
Oh, and you know what? Vincent is pretty ridiculous too for bravery beatdowns.
I have the 35 CP weapon for Vincent. I like just went, oh yeah, I'll pull this banner once just to see what happens, and I got that.
He's like
And-
fucking relentless for breaking enemies.
oh yeah, like the upgraded live wire charge is like insane. Just like
Yeah.
donks him for 7k and then just goes, oh yeah. Then you get like, it augments your bravery attack to bravery plus. So it does,
Yeah.
it does more damage, and then it has like increased turn rate.
So nuts, I love it.
What the fuck? It just instantly targeted me.
Blue Mage's Sylph. Maybe there's somebody who knows your stream.
No one's watching LOL.
Maybe because they don't know you're on.
Probably. I don't really advertise it, but I'm not worried about that, I don't think. I'll worry about that when I get fired. I'll just
Good
like,
plan.
I'll get on that, can you smash that like button? Can you leave a follow? My PayPal is below. I'm gonna
Non-consensually follow that like button. Oh.
like when I'm not streaming, I'm gonna be just like dicking around on YouTube, making like clickbait videos. I'll take a whole bunch of like stock photos of me just being like surprised at something, pointing at like an exclamation mark on the video icon and shit like that. You'll never guess what I did in 14 for like the umpteenth time. I would just like scream loudly for like no reason, and then complaining about Twitch ads and not being advertiser friendly. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and...
Just saying, you've got the most ugliest HUD ever.
That's what,
Your
that's the
UI
unique
is
experience I
fucking
get.
awful.
It fucking works for me. It is functional, and half the reason why it's like that is
So
because
when
it's
you realise
really
you like
big,
dicks?
and I run on fucking 1400 by 900 resolution. 1440.
Oh, I
by
just
900.
noticed that picture that's covering your chat. Is that you? That is you and Davey in your room. I remember that picture.
I change that every now and then.
What
Do
picture?
you want a better picture? Like I'll actually like make a good picture for you.
Fuck off! No, I change it like every month just for like whatever I randomly screenshotted. I use like a screenshot to cover chat.
Yeah.
And so it's me and you in back in my room.
Back at my place.
Alright. As starters. I suppose I get to start caring about that in like a level, don't I? Suffering. Where the train at?
Just looking at your stream real quick before I jump back off of it. Your frame rate on this is actually really nice.
Yeah, can you actually believe, because of the refresh rate on my monitor, I actually get a better image and frame rate on my stream than on my actual computer.
That is funny, sir.
I mean, it tanks a bit like when we're doing something pretty heavy in Eureka, but like, in general, it's pretty nice. Alright. Where the train at? Llama? What's the fucking llama? That's quite an old instance.
I don't see any fates up yet, so I don't really know where to zero in at.
Well, they're not really telling me where people are.
There's only 77 people here.
Well, that's not too bad. That's like half.
That's
full.
enough for a train.
There's only half.
Well, do you want to like dip out and try another instance then?
Guys, Final Fantasy is dead.
Final Fantasy XIV is dead for like the 20th time. Where did they go wrong?
Well, definitely not in my opinion, but instead in cold hard fact that I believe is fact. I think where they went wrong was this job that I like, they don't do very well, and this job that I don't like, they do passively, which I don't like.
Hi, my name is David Jones, and I think Final Fantasy XI is failing because they have a job that isn't in the game yet, and on an objective
me, John?
scale, it is failing.
Objectively, if I say it is fail, it is fail.
I'm just wandering around trying to find people. I haven't really had a stroll now that I'm like level 18 and actually got mount.
I was a little frustrated that we don't get to go to the institute.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a series.
I know. I just thought the institute was going to be the beginning of it. They're teasing it. It's dangling right in front of us.
I feel like there's no real train here, because like a whole bunch of people are. Oh no! Someone fucking answer them, and it's all the way fucking back there. Oh, good thing I wandered up to another Aether Road. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, I'll meet you over there.
Yes. Hi, my name is Dirge Sellsword, and I think Final Fantasy XIV is failing because the train didn't tell me where they fucking were when I came into the instance. And for this, on an objective scale, the development team has gone wrong. They have gone awry from the vision that is 2.0. 2.0
They
being...
failed to develop these players appropriately, I feel.
They have strayed away from the image that was literally and objectively the Citizen Kane of MMOs. I feel like if I ever really want to aggravate someone in saying that why my thing is nice, I just say it's the Citizen Kane of something.
It's literally the Citizen Kane of Bath and Body Scrubs.
Alright, I can't ignore aggro on these things.
Oh yeah, that's right. Level 23.
Well, I'm farming this achievement, lads. No, I was raising you! Rip, dude! Oh,
I saw that
fuck.
guy die earlier.
Yeah, they're all moving around. Yeah, fucking make up your mind, son. Oh shit, oh shit. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, yep. Did he just get canned again? I feel like I heard him die. No, he hasn't moved on. Okay.
Oh, I also thought I heard a hit.
Oh shit, there's like people here.
Holy shit.
Just gonna invite people. I don't think... Which one spawns from him? I don't think I've done this one.
Creepy tentacle lady.
No, I haven't done her. I think that might have been the one I haven't really... Rip.
Wow.
I only just moved my helmet thing over because I forgot that was a thing.
Hey, Jared, you died.
Yeah. And I deserved to, because I was on fucking fire. Like a Nimrod. I had like a status bar on me called I want to die.
People who pull with provoke.
But this is Final Fantasy XI, you pull with provoke.
Yeah, it's your only ranged move as a tank. What you need to get is one of those glaives that you can just throw.
Provoke in 15 seconds. Reeves. Is Pazuzu up?
Pazuzu?
You what, mate? The play name's actually You What, mate.
What?
Please don't punt me, slaps you what, mate. Oh, this is awkward. Oh crap, I found you what, mate. It's a fucking Lalafell paladin in a poncho with fox ears.
Of course it is.
It is exactly what I thought it would be.
I like that you keep calling it accurate.
I'm not gonna dignify it. No. Oh, that's Earth. Rude. Actually, Davey, can you do me like a small favour and check the frame rate on my stream? And just tell me whether you feel like it's closer to 30 or 60 FPS?
Last I checked, it was definitely closer to 60.
Yeah, but I mean, like, now things are actually happening on the screen. You don't fucking trust me?
No, I
Got
don't.
you, bro. Yeah, because I mean, like, I've got like a lot of characters on my screen now, and I have some effects going off.
Alright, let me check your fucking stream.
Yeah, 30 stream. Thank you. Like, I'm just interested.
it's running smoother than I thought it would. It's probably at a decent 45 to 50 right now.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a Califisteria reskin.
Yeah, right?
That's
kind of cool. Bless you.
The Hells have no fury like a woman scorned. They are, however, home to many a dead woman scorned, whose fury is possibly worse. Void's head queen, Lamashu, liked her most, and she's the void-sucking demon who killed them all. Very well. Well, that's really interesting because, like, on my screen, I'm definitely hitting 20 frames. Be a good meal on my steel.
Dun, dun, dun.
Death rings. I don't like the sound of that. Morbid turn left. Oh, good. It's exactly what I thought it was. It's so interesting seeing, like, mechanics on, like, world bosses, I guess. Ow.
Right?
Fucking hurt.
Yeah, it sure did.
I'm gonna put a bubble on top of you.
Grazie.
I'm guessing people usually don't farm this one. Like, I'm guessing the specters had to be, like, up at night or something.
Yeah. Or something like that. Morbid turn right. Do I have anything to my right? Yes, I sure do.
Oh, okay. Wow, people are just randomly falling on my screen. It's a little worrying. Sometimes I don't get hit by that forced march.
Yeah, I think it only targets at a certain amount.
Okay.
Or perhaps it's within a certain radius? There's some limitation to it, because I know it hasn't hit me when I've been on Machinist and when I've been on Red Mage.
No, like I was seeing people like next to me and shit like that.
Oh, then it must just hit a certain amount.
Bubble under you.
Probably gonna be another forced march here in a second.
Fair enough.
Nope, just putting out more death rings.
Morbid advance.
Oh, right.
Oh shit, I've got Doom, and so does this idiot. Oh, that's why people are dropping. There's actually a Doom mechanic with death rings. It's an Asuna check.
Ha ha! Multiple mortalities. Cool.
Nice. 38 times in audacity.
I like gold.
Yeah. Alright, let's follow the hive mind. Oh, you got him on your... Okay, cool.
Yep.
Julie, that's, more ball, isn't it?
I think so.
Okay, so we'll just leave down here, I guess. People are following me, it's funny. These crabs...
I'm just following you because if she dies, I'm gonna need you to raise her.
All those fucking 11 senses fucking tingling, bro.
Right? This is...
I feel like...
What was the name of that? Yatunga Jungle? No, not Yatunga. What was the name of the one at, Al Zahabi? Outside of Al Zahabi with all the chicos.
Oh, Waljum Woodlands.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's what this reminds me of sometimes.
Going out for a fucking Calibri party? Oh, yeah. My fucking jam.
I don't see anyone else behind
someone's
us.
randomly just said help, and then, like, they haven't mentioned anything else. Like, there's no details or whatever. I'm going over to where this person said they needed a raise and shirt. Looks like someone else has already got them there, so...
Oh, fuck.
Okay. What's up?
No, she's just getting attacked by something that aggroed to her.
It's alright. I feel like we're fucking on an escort mission. In an MMO that's not an NPC.
That's kind of what unlocking jobs in 11 felt like time, so...
Yeah, I love it how it's like, oh yeah, you want to unlock, because like, you had like your 6 basic jobs, and then every other job you had to unlock. You weren't really given it, and you can unlock any other job at level 30, right?
Yep. Ah,
So,
shit!
That's alright.
Caught one. Oh, cool, it's not ranged. Good for me.
Well, I'm gonna sleep anyway. And I can't. That's right. Yeah, I can't mount. And yeah, so you could unlock them at level 30, but like, all the newer ones are in zones that you just get wiped full with by, like, even if you're level 75. And one mechanic, which I'm glad they didn't bring out, is there was these consumable items you could get in 11, which could make you soundproof, invisible, and I think it was like deodorized.
Yep.
And they would hinder the senses and how monsters would detect you. So, say for example, if there was a monster that detected by sound, you could cast Sneak or use like silent oils, and for a very short duration, you could walk in front of them practically. So generally, like when you were crawling around in dungeons and stuff like that, you were trying to keep Sneak invisible up, so you could avoid monsters. So you didn't aggro them, yeah. Now, picture this, you're doing that, you're by yourself, and if you fuck up, you don't have the combat ability to fight back, you would die, you would lose experience, and you would waste possibly hours of travel time and hours
And
of
experience.
leveling up. Yeah, from experience, yeah.
And you might also D-level.
Oh yeah, that's always fun. So, the big thing about Ardogan was they released a lot of monsters with true sight and true sound. So, you couldn't be seen by them
You want to
regardless.
invite that Dragoon?
Oh yeah. Thanks. We're already in another party. Oh, they got snapped that quick. I mean, we've got enough, but obviously more
Yeah.
is better.
I mean, we got gold on that last one, so...
Yeah, I think having a tank helped out. Definitely. Man, trying to elude stuff in certain zones in Artagan was tough. Like getting all those waypoints or whatever they were called, that was tough. Like particularly in like that ship graveyard place that was like totally infested with Lamia.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking scary shit.
And now, I still liked Lamia at the time, too. They were still fucking scary. I think the music helped.
Oh man. I was listening to that track the other day.
That's one of the few tracks from 11 I really like unconditionally.
I generally like 11's music.
I'm not as big a fan.
I mean, some of it is like objectively it's bad, but it's quite nostalgic.
Yeah.
But oh man, did you ever do that Shentoto side story one?
No, I never got the chance.
Spoiler: you fight Shentoto, right?
Okay.
She has fantastic battle theme, which is not only haunting, but also sounds crazy.
Is that where that, like, Shintoto that's surrounded by power orbs and stuff comes from?
Yes, I believe so.
Because I saw a... what are they called? Trust? Not a
Yeah,
trust.
the Trust NPCs. That's Shentoto too, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have to admit, I think Shentoto is one of my favorite characters that just is on that grey area.
Yeah.
Like, she's hailed as the hero of Windurst, and ultimately helped in the Great War. But it was purely driven by self-interest, because it just aligned with what she wanted at that point.
Yeah. That was the Shintoto Ascension, right? The side thing where you fight
Yes, yes. The Shentoto Ascension, I believe, is the name.
it? Okay. Figured I'd listen to the music since we're just hanging out here anyway.
I'll just start humming fucking Smoke on the Water if we're gonna keep this shit up.
That's okay then. Smoke will leave.
It's...
You think I'm joking? Deep Purple is really good.
Oh, I don't blame you. But like, Laura went to a performing arts and acting school, and whenever she had like music or acting class, they had a band song list, and if you used like any song for like in this list for whatever reason, you automatically failed whatever work that was related to. And High School Musical was really popular around that time that she was in there.
Oh, Instaban.
Yeah, they literally just like, okay, every single song mentioned in High School Musical will award you an instant 0, regardless of how well you did it. Because they just ran into problems where, you've got free choice of music, and then everyone picks the same fucking song.
Yeah.
And like they have like a hall of fame of just like songs that throughout time have just been banned indefinitely. And would you be surprised that Smoke on the Water is one of them for music? Just because everyone learns it, like at least that basic version.
Yeah.
Whenever they get their hands on the guitar. I mean, you know a song's good when like everyone learns that when they first start out. They have to have done something right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be popular for no reason. I mean, that doesn't explain the Kardashians, but I think it's a pretty universal rule.
Trainers that Judge Judy. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Unable to invite, that player is currently watching the cutscene. Get fucked. And then, unable to invite, has been already invited by another party. You a dick. Hey, I'm going on. Fuck, these people are fast. I literally hit it the second that message came up and someone had already invited them.
Oh, they'll have people like dedicated just sitting there and waiting.
Oh man, yeah, whatever.
I wish the Magitech armor's explosive emotes actually did damage. Again, maybe something we'll get if we get to go to Garlemald is somebody who uses Magitech as a...
Oh boy, and turn it into a fucking Steps of Fate trial? No thank you.
No, I mean like a job. What are you talking about?
Magi Technician? Cool.
Yeah, what about it?
That's gonna be tough.
Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna quickly change it for free company. But I found the macro. Now I just need to be careful not to execute it while in a party. Because context. You're still in the game, yeah, Scotty?
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
You're welcome. Don't forget to cite your sources properly.
What you gonna do about that big dick? Oh yes.
There's one
love
I
it.
couldn't find, which is, it's like two of those crossing, effectively crossing swords, and it was like for front lines.
actually. Yeah, Magic Technician would be a fucking fantastic tank. That'd be really cool.
I think what's been really cool about 14 when they announced an expansion so far is that when they announced, it's like, how the fuck do we end up at this place?
Yeah.
Like, when Heavensward announced, it's like, cool, we're going to Ishgard. Why the fuck are we doing that? That seems so contrived. And then,
Yeah,
like,
why would we go to Ishgard?
and then in the next couple of patches, it turns from that to it all makes sense now. But
Yeah.
the coolest thing about it is that once you've seen those patches and you've realized why you're going to Heavensward, you then look at the patches that happened beforehand. You went, oh, they were planning this for sure. Like this wasn't just like, you know, written on the back of a napkin at the end of lunch. It was like,
Yeah.
there's the
And I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that might be watching your stream at some point for this, but I remember when we had finished the patch that led up to Heavensward and we were waiting to see what happened. Like the
that was
events
such
that
a
were driving
surreal
us.
experience.
Yeah, and then you're walking through like the old towns, the old city-states, and you're just like, what? Fuck, man.
Yeah. Actually, for those who are watching and haven't gotten up to that, before you jump into Heavensward, as much as I know you're really eager, there's a lot of NPCs that have different reactions to you before you jump into that expansion, and it's really cool. And
Like, definitely run around Mordona, Revenant's Toll, all of the cities plus Revenant's Toll.
yeah, like it's quite. I don't think they quite had that leading into Stormblood, but it was really fantastic with leading into Heavensward.
Yeah.
Because that's what the world felt like for over 3 months while we were waiting for the expansion. It was quite possibly the most interesting feeling I've had in an MMO.
It was surprisingly harrowing.
Like, I mean, I've always enjoyed this game for, like, its atmosphere, but, like, it was something unique about that period, and I feel like it's hard for someone else to appreciate it now.
Yeah, it's kind of lost to us now, but yeah, it was such a cool feeling.
Yeah, I mean, there's something special about playing an MMO at times like that. Like, maybe not necessarily being there from the start, but being at, like, such an interesting moment. Oh, fuck me.
Maybe later,
Line up.
Davey. You just weren't expecting it at that point, were you?
I don't know how it was like you yanked that out of my head before it even reached my lip.
I thought it was more like you had an answer for that. Alright. I'm going to guess we're going to farm fucking
Polly.
my best friend, Polly.
Polly. Yes.
Circuit. Alright, let's like no-brain it to circuit them. I'm happy with circuit. Because at least like seeing all the low level and AFK players get splashed randomly is at least amusing. Someone said he's dead. No, let's just go there anyway. We don't have an accurate tracker. Well, we've got enough to like split, really. Number. I wish these people would have a question mark at the end of them. Sorry not to bother anyone, but penis butter.
Penis mightier.
There's like plenty of time, sure. I feel like I'm watching a conversation of kindergartners working out like a problem-solving issue.
That's actually rather amusing to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't we go and farm the circuit? Hang on, I thought it was told it was dead. Yeah. Well, I was here when it died, and that was 80 minutes ago. 80 minutes ago? That's like forever.
Number 7, okay.
That's like time out infinity. I learned that from my dad.
You right there?
I guess I am. Holy butts! That just cocked it.
Yeah, she did.
I'm gonna tag it. And then I'm gonna fucking... bolt. Oh, okay. I love how everyone waited. That's my favorite part of this fight.
Oh, thank
So kind. He's a very good boy.
He's
We
been
just-
a very naughty boy.
Do we just start attacking bears because people are here?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, they're right on the fucking money as far as inviting shit goes. Can people not see this fucking bear? I'm seeing the whole fucking union movement here, and they're all walking past the fucking elephant in the room. Oh boy, Fafnir. Fucking weeb. It's that time where I need to turn off fucking character names. And it's still not gonna help much. Hey! Oh, it's a bear.
He's bear.
Ah, me attacked by another bear that wasn't fucking loaded in. Fuck me. Whatever, kid. I think people said Rider next.
Yeah.
Why can't I execute more time? Am I still attacking a bear? I can't see this. I'm blind. My
You're running
eyes
around,
zeroing.
hey.
There we go. There we go. Whoever mentioned Polly deserved to be castrated. Oh, fuck. Oi. Rude. Train currently wrecked out. Look at you, Mr. Popular. So funny feeling we're going to be here for like 20 minutes. Alright, we're going to Ryder, I guess. People are not moving. Ryder's the one that's like a bit past, what's it?
It's up past where we were with the...
Yeah, the mobile, yeah. Fuck off. I invited that piece of shit. I feel like we're not fucking moving. You and everyone else, Frost. People are here at least. There's some madmen tanking this like a champion. Bullshit, I invited that one. I got like a fucking... Is this the new version of the provoke bot? Fucking H&M LSs. What the fuck is this nonsense? Well, it looks like at the very least there's enough here to farm stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm just centering up big deeps.
It
It
should have been.
sounds so stupid when I say that. Oh wow. That is a bind to remember.
Thank God the wood does not remember enough to murder me. I hate this instant. We can't vote abandon. Damn it, I hate player names that are food, because that reminded me I'm hungry. And like, I don't have any food I can just pull out and start eating, except like, I think there's like a single pear left.
Just you're eating a pear, mate.
Oh yeah, fucking sick, bro. Fucking fruit.
What do you want, mate?
Alright, I'm gonna go grab this piece of fruit and then spawn Ryder in doing so. I'll be right back.
Oh, I've got some solid bloody macros now.
I had the jackpot. I not only found a pear, but I also found a banana. Hey! When you ride alone, you ride with Hitler. I think it was like propaganda poster for like Battlefield 2. It's for all the people that just steal vehicles and don't pick up anyone.
That's awesome.
So, it was like classic World War II propaganda. Someone said they saw Shinryu. I'm being attacked by a death sprite.
I am main tanking.
Oi! Get this fucking out of me, dipshit. Fucking minus 50 DKP. I just aggroed everything and the wood is about to remember me so fucking hard.
He's
No.
right, sure.
Oh, yep, wood remembers. Ooh, yeah, that wood. I remember that wood. It's like fucking yesterday, holy shit. No, stop remembering me, bro. Hey, we got it though. I think next order of business is Fafnir, I believe.
That is over west, isn't it?
Yeah. Yours are your world problems. There's people still farming circuit. Quick, everyone report them as bots. I'm just gonna go straight to thingy. I think Bombardier. Are they? How many people are still being a Bombardier? Not enough. Don't. Fuck. No. No, bro.
Dirge. Is Fafnir west or east?
It's east one.
Because I asked you if it was west. And you said yes.
You said it was over there. Lol. You and about 9.5 million other people. You know what's scary? Is that's almost half of the population in this country alone.
Wow.
Like, I think we only hit 23 or 24 million not too long ago. For reference, there's about 20 million in Tokyo alone.
Damn.
Something population density. Well, this is another thrilling episode of Eureka. No, that's interesting. Breathes. Is Pazuzu off? There we go. What the fuck is this kid doing over here? I'm gonna try and find one. Can you tell me if the enemy spawns? I'm gonna try and raise this sod.
I'm still on the opposite end of the map.
Oh, right. Something
I'm,
directions.
Yeah, but I'm also completing the Aetherite network for this nice person.
Can't see. There we go. Ah! It's like a fucking learning adventure. Circuits up.
Yeah.
I'm fucking finding like a trail of corpses. So this is what it was like to level a job with Rays on 11. Oh man, we're not gonna make circuit ammo. Did Frostburn tag it?
Yeah, she got aggroed by a... Oh, no, she didn't tag it, no. She just got
No,
hit by a
okay.
core claw.
Alright, Swiftcraft is up. What's the percent at?
It's almost dead.
Fuck me.
I haven't even gotten a chance to get over to it yet. I'm still killing this thing that attacked her.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn it, I forgot the sink! Fuck. What a shit show. Alright. Find where. Oh well, they just dropped a party. Oh, that person that looked for a group was the one that just dropped out, Pardo.
Bummer.
I'm trying to fucking get a party together, people. Bombardier's up. not too bad.
Hey, we got gold. That guy left at the right time.
Yeah, fuck off. I don't like have anything against just leaving the party like that. But it's like asking for a group right afterwards.
Yeah.
It's quite audacious. I don't like that. I'm back with Fafnir, I guess. Yeah, why not? Farm Bishop. No, that's not. Oh fuck, I just walked into that one. I deserve death. It's a good thing it hadn't changed over to fucking...
Shit.
What's up?
Shark attacking Frost. Or no, it attacked me. Cool, it
attacked
aggroed to
you.
me.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty good. Where's the other one? Oh, they're all the way over there. Ow, Chaos Breath me, piece of shit. That's been productive though. Actually, you know what it felt like when that person left? It felt like they broke the bro code of 11.
Ah, fuck, you're right, yeah.
Like, you don't let people down. That was the best thing about 11, was the community. Like, very rarely did you find, like, a player that was just counterproductive. I'm gonna go...
I adored JP parties, too.
Oh, yeah, like, I knew, like, enough Japanese to get by in them.
Mm-hmm. I hadn't the slightest, but having the auto-translate, and then some of them knew, like, rudimentary English, and they were happy to attempt it at me. So
I found if I did it in Romaji, I would go, oh, okay, so he knows Japanese, but he's not actually a Japanese person. And they would speak fairly basic Japanese back to me, and it was enough to say, like, you know, we're going here, or I need to find a representative and all that kind of stuff. Hey, mine and honey.
oh, bam. Bam-a-lam.
On a fucking roll tonight. And Frostburn and Flip, you got fucking decked. And Tail Swipe. Did Frostmoon get a fucking raise or not? Oh, it just
Doesn't
keeps...
look like it.
No, it just keeps getting unloaded for me. So many fucking... No, put a raise there. Where's Flavia?
Who is tanking this?
Yes. Yes, who is tanking this?
Sounds like me!
No, who is tanking this? Fucking hell.
Get the fuck over here.
Sorry, I'm tied up trying to fucking raise people.
I understand, do your thing.
And then I'm getting decked by a fucking shark. Oh man, that summoner cocked it the same way, yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
I like all the provokes that are going off. There is initiative here, but
Let me know when he's doing the breath, because I'm right behind his tail. Alright, should be good.
heavens fall.
And then the heavens will fall. I already gave you a bubble. Shit.
Dragon breath.
Yep, okay. And then, a bunch of people die. Including one of our own. Well, at least I know where to look for them. Come on. Load the fucking character model. I can't raise it. There we are. Okay, got a raise. That's fine. Up away. Oh, there's the breath again.
Dragon breath.
It's fucking shit because my Medica 2 fucking hits no one unless I load it on my screen.
That's dumb.
No, it's not dumb. It's fucking horseshit.
That's fucking horseshit.
Correct. What on earth is that buff? Oh, right. Hey, well, it goes, I guess. One of our dead summoners leveled up, so that's good to know. Never could find Flavor. Oh, Flavor got knocked all the way back here.
Damn.
Like, no wonder I couldn't load that summoner after a while. Hazmat, I guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, fossil dragons are still up for a bit. Time to
Yeah, if
farm
any of them
some,
aggro all.
time to farm some raises, bro. Can't wait to like pull aggro for a second and then take the fucking buster. So it's not too far off level 19, which means I'll actually be able to start finishing some relics off. Hey, protein crystal.
Hey, mate! What are those for? Haha.
You know that relic thing that you always hated doing until it actually landed into your lap through no effort?
I wouldn't call this no effort.
No distinct effort. You're playing this for the intrinsic value, not for relics.
Oh man. Black Mage Animus coat looks cool.
Oh, we almost have a full party.
Almost.
Totally not paying attention.
Losing track.
Yeah, I've got about near on 2,000 Anemos crystals.
You still with us, Scotty?
In spirit.
Sounds like a no.
No, don't hurt me. Don't phase me, bro.
Okay.
Fuck off. I invited that one as soon as it came on. It's ridiculous. I swear I'm getting like 500 ping delay on these fucking shout messages. I need to figure out a way of turning off the auto GIF in Discord when it's not active.
Oh.
I've just got this GIF of Anita Sarkeesian eating Tide Pods in the corner of my eye. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, cool. Now it's just a freeze frame of Anita Sarkeesian about to induce in the forbidden fruit that is a Tide Pod. But it's like a perfect mid-frame freeze, like you'd stick that on like a billboard or something. Shit.
Yummy.
many of those side keys you're up to these days anyway.
Who cares? She's got enough money.
I mean, I get that, but it just feels like she's falling off the face of the planet. She managed to release, like, what, 2-3 episodes over, like, 3 or 4 years? Gain 4 elemental experience points.
Yay!
Fucking champ. So no, babe. The consensus is in, and apparently my HUD is horrible.
I believe it.
So what do you think's wrong with it? I'm actually intrigued. Like,
I don't know, I didn't really pay that much attention, don't care.
Like, I feel like it's mostly jarring because I have the quest list and the party list on completely opposite sides of what the default is. Like, I have my quest list on the left, and the party list on the right, and then I have, like, any other important bar directly below my character, and then that's it. It only starts looking like fucking something out of Star Wars if I have like that massive enemy list. And that shows up on the left side of my character. So it looks like I'm surrounded with information at times. And if someone wants to complain about horrible HUDs, they should see a very interesting configuration I remember. It was the world first clear from a Japanese group, the world second, when they cleared turn 8 of the Binding Coil. There was a point of view, and it had a very interesting position for almost anything. Like, I thought that was weird, and I had like, my HUD was mostly looking like this at that time. Like, he had like several key abilities right up there, and then he had like an individual battle log to like the side just next to his character. It scrolled all the way down his screen.
Ugh. Well, that's how he wants to play the game. If it works for him.
I wasn't sure what he was trying to monitor or something, or how the channel was configured, but it looked like not the general channel, but the battle, because there was always movement. I remember having the battle log on for 11, but that's because they had this really cool feature on this, where you could select certain channels to like hold for like a couple of seconds as everything else was flying by. can't do that in 14. Man, if I can get like level 19 in 20 minutes, that'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then just pick up some gales. I'm glad your character popped in just as I cast Medica 2. It shouldn't have to be this way. Holy fuck, there's a lot of blue ads. Am I just seeing shit?
Nope, there's a lot.
Oh my god. Oh, it died.
Ooh, just in time.
Fucking tell me, man. And then rip the fucking sun up. And the line range. Oh, come on. No. No. Okay, goodbye guys. It's been a good time. I've had fun. It's time to die. Is there anyone else that needs a taxi? Oh boy, my favorite. I swear, like, if you did like an average of like what was going on and when I'm streaming Eureka, half of it is poly. And you might just say, well, that's an outlandish guess, and probably be right. Hey.
Yeah. Jean-Pierre Chevalier.
Oh, I should change on fire. Very good. Holy shit. Oh look, it's the Titan person again.
Titan version.
Yes, it's like a Rogodine, and he's got like the Titan mask. And
Oh, okay.
all of he's a warrior. You can't miss him. Like he's got the Titan axe. And he has a whole lot. He's got like glowing yellow carbuncle shoes. Oh no, this is just carbon. It's not the same person. But it's it looks like a fucking Heihachi with how he's got the carbuncle ones. Except they're yellow. Like, if you could dye those black, then it's fucking Heihachi from Tekken. Yeah, he's hanging around, like, a fair bit out. He's around where I am. The
Okay.
golems.
I'll come check it out once I'm done dealing with the plantoid.
That's out here. Up there or something. Okay.
Yeah, one of our party members was coming out.
Alright.
I
Should
wrote
be.
plantoid.
Yeah, he's out here. Like, he's right next to you. Can you see him? Like, he's over here.
Okay, I see him.
Like, he's not the one with the Titan mask, but like. Oh, you can dye those ears. Dude, it's Heihachi. Man, I'm dropping frames like my ISP drops packets. Holy shit.
Oh, damn, son. Savage.
I think I might boot up Opera Omnia, get some farming while I'm here, seeing we're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah, I already got my crystals for the day.
Oh yeah, good old cycle quests.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance of doing any of the Kefka event?
Yeah, I already got the stickers.
Got the stickers? Nice.
Yeah.
I love it how they kept to the original translation with one of those stickers.
Son of a submariner! They've got that as a voice line as well in, or not voice line, but a chat line in Comrades in 15.
Oh, that's
If you
awesome.
Yeah, if you get the, it does like a bunch of, it's like a pack, and it comes with a bunch of lines from classic Final Fantasy games, and one of them is Son of a Submariner.
That's fantastic.
Or Submariner.
Yeah, fucking artifacts. Good growing those in. Oh, that's right, it changes tomorrow.
What does it change to?
I'm gonna guess if they go back to doing more, like the next summoning Lord of Illusions, they usually have like a day or two break between them. Yeah, I think the next one will be Ramu. And so you can get like a level 20 Ramu if you grind out everything and do all the challenges. But even if you can't get it to 20, try to at least get it to 11. Because then it actually upgrades the summoning speed and the bonus turns you get in it, which is really significant. Don't tell me I hit the fucking loading button already. It's so frustrating. What device do you usually play Opera Omni on?
My phone. I also have a loading bug.
Like an Android phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing with all fucking Android devices. They're aware of it. Just haven't fixed it yet. And I can't really get it to consistently happen, which is probably the annoying thing. Battle in progress. I fucking know that. Another fucking riveting time at fucking Poly. Holy shit. I swear we're missing something with this idiot.
Hard to say.
Well, I've got my confirmation bias. We ban Cesar's players. You know, I was kind enough to give him his old name back. Should be fucking praising me for I'm a kind god. I'm really tempted just to delete his message and just see what he says. Is it you that knows Cicero's, or is it... I can't remember...
No, yeah, that's me. That's Brian, who lives not too far away from me.
Oh, okay. So he's only gonna murder you.
Me and Randy.
Oh, sure.
But he doesn't fucking play the game with us anymore.
Is he usually like this? Like, is he kind of the driving force about why you have such a shit fit with Facebook?
No, no, no. He's being sarcastic. He's not being serious at all.
Oh, okay. He's being sarcastic, just not funny.
Yeah.
I feel like he... Oh.
He's not seriously bitching about the memes.
Hey. Yeah, and then here we come here comes the fucking mother in response. When the fuck did he cast that stupid fucking move? You know, I'm gonna laugh. The reason why we're dodging stuff is because we're unloaded in relation to the mob. Can't see. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can see him now.
Holy shit! I parried that!
How does that work?
Fucked if I know, I didn't move an inch though. Okay, that's
That's some fucking anime shit. Like, that sounds like something straight out of fucking Bleach.
Bleachy!
Well, I mean, you said you parried it, right?
Yeah!
Oh, fuck me. Oh, and then we run. Fuck off, JJ. I don't need you on this now. I don't know what it is. You're getting a good kick out of this, aren't you?
God damn it, JJ!
Do I need to remind you that I hate this fucking boss? Oh, fuck me. Yeah. How does it die? You don't have any healers alive except the red mages. Just a heads up.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be up soon. Although you seem to be quite fucking comfortable.
Oh, I am. With my evidently godly parrying abilities.
Yeah, that's some fucking Dragon Ball Z shit.
It showed all the damage that he was supposed to do to me, and it was several zeros, but it was all grayed out, and then it was just taken away by the rush of all the other shit.
How the fuck did I get hit by that shit? I don't even know anymore. How much health does this fucking idiot still have? I want to recount. No, don't fucking unload as I try to assume you piece of shit. Okay, take this. God, what a shit show. I fucking hate this boss. Is Pazuzu up? Oh, actually, Pazuzu is up. Right here. Here we go. Where is... Okay. Man, I am like a smidge off like level 19. This is so sad.
I'm the same with level 20 right now.
Yeah, but you'll at least get the feathers.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
That's alright. I've done like plenty of Pazuzu runs, and I'm going to need to run this idiot like another 15 times, so whatever. Saving grace is that it's not quite nighttime yet. Oh wow. Okay, I'm tagging this and then I'm mounting. Well, I got gold, but
Oh shit! I also got a. What is that?
oh, that's
An
the furnishing.
Altar to Pazuzu.
Oh, we get 2 members that missed it.
That fucking sucks.
That thing melted. Holy shit. Time for the bloody party bomb. Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna return. Yeah, Zuzu like absolutely melted. It's unreal. It's meant to have like a stupid amount of health, right?
Yeah. I've never seen it die that fast.
Where's the train going? Oh, there. They said Strata, yeah?
No, they said T-Rex and
Oh, okay. So, just could have
the other one. Jesus. 42k with a Dark Arts Soul Eater.
Have you gone to like a skip and just walloped it with something?
No, I'm just doing that over here with the Ziz.
If you ever feel like maxing out that integer, feel free.
Yeah, when I head out, I'm probably just gonna ride over to one of those and see what happens. That's not normal.
Fell cleaves so hard it crashed the instance. I feel like I might make a coffee at some point. Soonish.
I think this is probably gonna be my last one. Whatever spawns.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know, like, it's not... I mean, it's reasonably late here, but I feel like I could keep going. Maybe not another whole lockout.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far anyway.
I think it's just more like I'm stupidly close to 19 now. It would be nice to pick up a weapon or two.
Yeah.
Evening.
Oh, hello, Luke.
Hey, Logan. How's it going?
No, can't complain. You?
Yeah, not too bad. Just chilling in Eureka, really.
I kind of, yeah, thought that might have been the case.
Oh, how did you guess that? Like, it's been ages since we've done Eureka. Such a...
Something about a weapon. I just thought, closest to getting a weapon.
You MacGyvered that one out of me.
Tried my hardest.
What have you been up to? How you been?
Not bad. I've been playing a shit ton of Warframe lately.
Oh yeah, Andrew's been mentioning that. Apparently, like,
And
they've
at
added
the
in like a
moment-
buck ton of stuff since you last played.
Well, a crap ton since I last played, yeah. Been like over a year and a half. And I'm also playing actually Horizon Zero Dawn at the moment.
Nice. I still
Bought
need
it
to
for-
pick that one up along with like Breath of the Wild.
Well, I got this collector's edition for $57. Brand new. So I thought I'd jump on and play it. How about you?
Killing stalkers is
Yeah, not too bad. I had an eye test today and they said, your eyes suck. And I said, I know. And they said that'd be $200. And yeah, I guess.
Tell me how it goes.
So, by the way, I just remembered something from one of my favorite Australian peeps that I read a lot from. You know David Thorne?
Yes.
Do you know what happened to him over the week?
No, I have not actually. Do tell.
He was, he had a quick tan, as in he got lit on fire briefly, and got a helicopter ride to a hospital, because from what I can gather, he was smoking while using Flex Seal, and it fucking ignited. So he's got, I guess, a lot of burns on his hands, and a little bit on his face, and he uploaded that picture on Twitter, and it looks pretty bad.
Just got a quick tan.
And the look on his face is pretty much standard.
Just like, this was not well thought out, but it is what it is.
Yeah, this happened with the other one. So much for seedless.
Who the hell keeps pissing off these fucking garden keepers?
I don't know, all the people that are AFKing over them?
Is this where the garden keepers spawn?
No, probably just someone trying to MPK them. Like, I guess. It's weird, I feel tired and I know I should go to bed, but I'm like super keen to keep doing Eureka.
It needs the game to win. So have I missed much being dead for the last couple of weeks?
To be honest, like, I'm not sure, because, like, I haven't really been playing much.
I don't know. I normally see Davey and Scotty on these last week or so.
Well, you're probably going to be seeing Scotty on even more, because he's on uni break.
Fuck.
What was that?
Whoa, okay, that Dragoon just got wrecked. Did you find the spawn? Well, I think they spawned something. I don't know what gives me that impression though.
The hundreds of bodies starting to fall from the sky.
Well, maybe not necessarily fall from the sky, but they definitely tracked it. I'm not even gonna bother changing armors. No, I went to fucking use the sooner, and then he unloaded for me. It's bullshit. I can't heal you because you're fucking silver. What the fuck? We were all here. Did we all just get petrified?
I don't know.
I think I might go to a lockout, I reckon.
Okay.
This is like, what, 50 minutes? Random death sound. Holy fuck, okay, time's up now.
Change me mind.
Quickly say something
Fluid
and
element
shout.
level complete. What level you managed to reach?
I just hit 20.
I'm literally a smidgen off level 19. And
Not
we
like you
only,
don't have to walk anywhere anymore.
and we just killed Pazuzu as well.
Nice. What's called frog? Anything?
Yeah, I'm literally like 1 or 2 NMs off. Probably 1 if we get like a decent level 1.
Like one of the 20s. Oh. 18, 19 level 1. So they think about like 30k. Alright, so I can kill a robot in one shot to the face, but I can't kill a pig in one shot to the face.
People are doing a more rock.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this squib.
And then oomph.
And oomph the shit out of it.
Send it to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Wow, basically 100k. Feels good.
What, doing 100k instead of receiving 100k?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like a boss character right now.
How'd your legendary event go, Dirge?
The summoning for
Yeah,
Fire Emblem.
yeah.
It could have been better, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately not all of us have any luck like Lyra did.
I mean, you kind of lucked out right at the end. I mean, I can't complain. I think the only thing that was kind of like a kick in the teeth is that I finally pulled my first Bravelin, and she's attack minus.
Yeah, those 2 Brevlins I pulled were my first ones ever. So I lucked out having one of them actually have great IVs. Because I got a freaking mate of mine to spot me 40 until I got paid. Because I got paid after the event.
Okay.
So I managed to get that like 2 or so hours before the event.
Just
And
I
managed to
can't
pull
spend
both of
money
them.
on that game. Like $40 is halfway
Yeah.
through getting like Echoes of Valentia. Oh, Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to go back and finish that eventually. I started playing it and just never really got into that one compared to the others. Ouch. Please don't hit me. Please
So
don't
what
hit
did
me.
I get? I got Berlin, I got the Halloween, I got a Halloween Nally, so that was my second
Nice.
one. I haven't checked the IVs on that one, because Zelgius, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was just more like I spent close to 250 orbs, and I only got like 6 or 7 5-stars.
Yeah. Still hurts me because I was in a Jamie, like as I said in chat, the insane. Got his on his Robin on the pre-summon.
Yeah, I got the...
I was in the phone call with him at the same time he could get it.
Not friendly. Let's see, that's gonna fucking kill me, bro. I got a Halloween Sakura? Yes, Halloween Sakura.
I got another one of her, second one, and she had minus resistance, so it's like, well, she's pretty much
Another
useless.
thing, one of the characters were on there, I didn't get a Nike or a Moonstring or a Pion. I know it, so...
There was...
I
Zelgius
definitely
Loot.
didn't get the legendary Robin.
Yeah. Zelgius Loot.
Didn't get loot.
Naui Sakura. Elise.
I didn't get a
second green.
Elise.
So I figure out who the second green was. They had 2 of each, didn't they?
Yeah, they do. I just can't remember the second green, yeah.
I think I had them, that's why I wasn't pulling on it.
The unsafety dance, no.
Summer Tiki as well.
Oh yeah, Summon Tiki, yes. That's the other one I pulled.
Yeah, not bad. I only managed to pull a Sakura and 2 Brave Winds right at the end.
Brave Wind's good.
Yeah, she's rounding off my Wind Blessing / that cavalry team. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I think what fucked me was the trying to get 1 summon from the Easter banner.
No, I didn't pull on the banner at all, literally, because I know that event units don't show up on the legendary banner. I'm just gonna pull for that.
Yeah.
That way I have like
But
a 2% increase rate and then no P breakers.
Yeah, well, I've started to stockpile now for legendaries only, so I want to get that Brave, that Robin next event. Hopefully, she's back in it. Yeah, which is odd because they had Vanguard Ike this week, like with that last event, but didn't have Ephraim.
They didn't have Ephraim because they had Fjorn. Fjorn wasn't on Ephraim's banner.
I was thinking more of the line of
Oh no, they just put him on. But
yeah, but
Ike's
him
back
being
again.
a fire blessing instead of having 2 earth blessings.
Well, it just means that like it's likely that the next one's going to be either a red or a green unit.
Yeah.
Because the only doubled up one we have for elements so far is blue, isn't it?
For actual element, earth.
Oh no, not
Robin
elements. I'm
and-
talking about like units, like unit types. So we've got 2, which is Ephraim and Fjorn, are both last users.
Yeah. Blues. Then we have a colorless.
We have
A
also
red
a
and
green,
green.
we have a red.
Yeah. I was thinking more just along blessing in general, having 2 earth blessings, blessed units.
So I mean, like, I can't really complain about what units I do and don't get at the moment. Because I've already got, like, a built-up
Yeah.
team. Like, I managed to get another 4-star Reinhardt, which means I've got, like, a +5 or a 6 one now.
Nuts.
And, like,
I
I
was
already
mainly
have,
after-
like, a completely bonkers one. Like, it's attack plus minus speed. And,
Which is a perfect idea.
yeah, I can't complain. I have...
Yeah.
I've got a really good line, which is an excellent complement to Reinhardt. I have like a crazy multi-merge performing arts Inigo. So that's like my Reinhardt and Wind counter.
Yeah.
And then every now and then, if like I have an absolute shit fight with dragons, I just bring in my Masked Marth.
Fucking Crom and Marth and Lucina Red piss me off in Arena lately. They even
Well, they
being
have
red
to,
on blue,
'cause
they just
fucking
fuck now.
dragon, like with the dragon weapon refines, they're just like insane.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way, like Julia and Deirdre, like, if you don't build them properly now, a well-built dragon unit is going to fucking outlast them.
Yep.
Like, even
But they've
now
also
you can
been-
just shit on a Deirdre that's not ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to put fucking water sweep on it.
Water, that's resistance, isn't it?
No, that's the skill on B that no one really uses, where if you have
Yeah, is that
higher
scales
speed,
off resistance?
if you have higher
Oh, it's
speed
high.
and your opponent is like a caster or a Dragonstone user, they can't attack back. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I was sticking around the wrong way.
but I mean, no one uses it because like it's got this huge downfall of like you can counterattack, but when you initiate an attack, you can't attack twice. And because it matches against speed, you think, you know, why are you doing that?
Hmm. That was the main reason I was after Robin, was to round out my dragon team. I'm still tossing up though whether I want to put in a warding breath on a Fae so I can have an anti-Reinhardt build.
You can just make an anti-Reinhardt by just,
I just thought go
triangle attack
overboard.
or Fury, really.
I think I'm gonna.
You don't need to put steady breath on, or warding breath, sorry. Steady
I
breath
thought it came in
maybe
handy
for
with
Lynn,
Reek.
but then you just put on Bowbreaker.
Oh well, for Lynn at the moment, I'm just throwing Nowie against her, and she's tanky enough as she is.
I mean, that's just it. Like, the reason why Gravelin's sort of fallen out of favor, because now he's stupid tanky, and now he's worth more best in, like, base stat total.
I like him. Like, my current main arena team just has one unit that just swaps out, depending on who they require.
I used to do that, but since with fucking... they've added in those arena seasons, and they did that... It wasn't too bad, but when they rebalanced arena scoring, like I found if I don't use like an almost complete team of blessing relevant units on that season, I find scoring high is really tough, even like for tier 19 these days.
Well, the best I can reach is tier 19 if I build it, running the right units for the season.
Yeah, but see, like there's a concept called tier 19.5 where without really merging and just having like a very well built team, you know, all 5-star-ish and max skilled out, all that sorts of stuff, not really worrying about blessing or anything. You can hit enough score, which is roughly around about like 4,900 or like 4,850, somewhere around there. which is enough to get into tier 20, but not enough to stay in tier 20.
Ah, righto. Where I'm normally just happy enough to hit tier 19. Like either way, I'm getting 8 every 2 weeks. If that's
I mean, like, I
between
think
19 and 18.
at least hopping between 18 and 19 is fine, because then that's 4 orb rewards.
Yeah. Well, my current... Well, for last season, I was running Mal Morgan with Naui, Mur, and Bridal Cordelia as my team and pushed 48, just over 4,800.
Yeah. Like, with the current team I've got at the moment, I might need to... At least last season, I was getting, like, anywhere between 705 and 710 for each battle.
Oh, nice.
But, like, that's because, like, I was using an entirely Earth-less team, except for... No, it was entirely Earth-blessed. I gave Deirdre the Earth-blessing, and that really pushed me over. Because I actually have a multi-merge Deirdre, which I don't usually use, but she was bonus unit that season.
Yeah, I ran into a fair bit while running it. So my best method for getting rid of her was just throwing Morgan at him, because I swear he must have like a passive miracle or something. The amount of times I've had him left on just 1 health.
Like the latent one.
Yeah.
Well,
Almost every fight that he...
fucking arena this week.
I just can't pass mine because it's enough hit. As long as I get down to 18, I'm happy.
I have to admit, I'm sort of like running out of things to do on Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I get on, do my daily, log in, maybe either touch arena or if it's a quest chain up that's easy to do, I'll do that. And other than that, it's not something for me to do.
Well, they're meant to have
Like,
a live stream in like a day or two. Like, I think it's Monday for us. So,
And what's that for?
they've got a Fae channel happening.
Ah, righto.
But yeah, at the moment, because there's no like Tempest Trial or event that's not the fucking Verdant Gauntlet, I go in, I auto burn all my SP on like the training tower quests, and then just dip out. If I feel
I'd
like
love to do... Yeah, the only thing I should probably do is do freaking level up my Brave Lin before the weekend's out.
No, yeah, because double SP. I should do that.
Disappointed though I don't have a... Who was it that had, someone had Bow Valor. I can't remember who.
Yeah, Valor's not really something I care about.
I'd only just do it while leveling up, so I get that increased SP while leveling.
If you really want to do that, just use a disposable blessing. Done, there's your double SP.
But then, if I also had Bow Valor, should be getting more than that. Should be getting, what, 3 times?
Right,
Like
and
another...
then if it's an actual useful unit, it will hit the fucking cap at that time. Really.
True that.
No, if you want an SP grind, you just wait till fucking Tempest Trials, and then you have them in the first party. Done. That's like easy 2000 SP for an on-bows character if you just use them all the time.
That's a floating grazer.
That's how I SP grind these days. I just like have the bonus unit and then I just load up every unit that needs SP.
Yeah. On last, I think, 2 Tempest Trials, I've mentally controlled, just gone through on like either the second highest or highest difficulty. It's the amount of times I've, like, other people have come back and my units are just on like turn 200 or something, just constantly repositioning.
Probably doesn't help that we're playing a lot of Dissidia, Opera, Omnia. and I feel like I'm just
That's
spending
the
a lot of time.
Final Fantasy one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the newest Final Fantasy one they made. And like, there's actually, I really like the co-op in there. I don't know what it is. Probably it's just because it's like something engaging that I can't auto.
Yeah. You actually have to pay some attention.
I mean, there's like stuff I can do to auto and grind and stuff, but like when it comes to like the challenges, it doesn't feel. Maybe that's probably it. Like the challenging content in this doesn't feel like a complete drag. Because like I always find, at least recently, like the chain challenges to be an absolute chore. Because they just take so long, and if you mess up halfway through it, you just throw out like whatever you have.
Yeah.
I do enjoy
I'm at the point where I can't do any more of them. Like, they are impossible for me to complete.
Okay. I'm at a point where I'm just lazy with some of them.
I've done, I think, like 96% or something of all the fucking chain challenges, and I'm just at, like, just got dick levels left with dick units.
Chapter 10.
Give me one moment, I'm loading it up. I think for book 1 I only have, like, chapter 12 or something left.
Okay. But like, I really enjoy the Grand Hero battles. They're my absolute jam. Like, I was playing...
I can't do Infernal. Because, to me, I just can't do it.
Infernal's my fucking jam.
For book 1, I have chapter 11 and 12 for 10 battle one to go.
Yeah. I found that one
For
to be
book,
not too bad, I think. 9 and 10 was probably the most annoying one. Just because it had like, a lot of like turn limited ones.
oh, I fucking hate them. Book 2, I have chapter 3 and 4, 10 battle, and chapter 5 and chapter 5 and 6, 10 battle left. Because it's just Robin that just fucks me sideways.
Right.
The Fell Robin. So not just got tanky dragons to get through, they also time limit you to get through them.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely love Grand Hero battles because, like, it's about crafting that strategy. And I mean, like, if I only have time for like 1 or 2 attempts, I can do that.
Yeah.
But like with the chain challenges, like I'll have to. I don't do those unless I can set time aside for them. Which is
Yeah, because you just do back-to-back
kind of
attempts and see if you can get it.
counterintuitive. Whereas like all the really challenging content in Opera Omnia, like there is some stuff that's quite long and difficult, but like it's nowhere near as long or like as much of a time loss when playing Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah.
Not to
But
mention
these days,
that, like, there is, like, if I just want to play it for the sake of playing it, like, there is a fair amount of min-maxing I can do that I do just need to, like, throw time in for.
Yeah. Like, if I want to actually sit there and do stuff like using like Tempest or try to earn orbs, it's like I've got to stop playing what I'm already playing to do so.
Wow, you could Black Hunter, holy fuck. Just a rage jockey here.
The best thing about Eureka?
I've only really played, like, apart from day one, I've only really played fucking Wide Mage in here.
All the payout for zero the effort. Just by sitting back
I
and
think it's
realizing
just
healing.
more like, when I was low level, I felt like I was not really an input to the whole thing, unless
Yeah.
I was raising and healing.
Raising and healing the
I mean, I think I'm in a
people
spot
that
where I
actually
could
do
probably
damage.
take like a tank would be handy. Because like currently my party doesn't have a single tank, but it only has like 2 dedicated healers. Or 60
Dark Knight for the win. Just been able to freaking tank some of the heavy hits with your freaking Blackest Night.
Yeah, I just find like at the moment with Fire Emblem Heroes, you just go in, you do some things, and then you're done. The only thing that's really this event's up, and I need to like get as much done while I'm here is like Tempest Trials, which you order that anyway. It's pretty much just
Yeah.
like a fucking stamina dump.
Like, not even freaking, like, I can't even really be fucked for the Voting Gauntlet.
Yeah, the Burning Gauntlet, I
Like,
just go in with a level 1 character, order, and then pick up my quest paycheck, you know?
You just want to complete 5 battles and you get 4 orbs from
Yeah,
them.
you get some orbs, you get some crystals, and what other nonsense fucking currency
Yeah.
they keep throwing in there. I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
need units that can actually refine weapons.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy like building the characters and there's a lot of content I have fun with, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of content that happens where, oh, you know, I could be playing this all night. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas like,
Even the tap battle lasts, what, 5 minutes tops?
yeah, even if you like, with the tap battle, I generally do 4 and then wait, just because they've got that daily quest that happens.
Yeah. I normally plow through, complete them all in day 1, and then each successive day until 100, I get them done in like no more than 10 minutes, depending on how fucked I'm getting by my mistapping. Because I'm somewhat of an idiot and I always try to go for that perfect S rank on them.
No, more power to you, man.
Which is annoying when you get a double boss battle with additional enemies during said fight. So you miss one and they go to S rank.
Hey, level 9 too. But like, when a new event comes out on Opera Omnia, I could spend like all night just playing that. Because it's either like, once a month they release a new chapter and it's got a whole bunch of like single player and story content.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Not necessarily hard, but like there's stuff I can do there. And then there's also like the co-op quests that have been added. Like they'll do an event character and there'll be like some single player missions where you can unlock some armor and a new character. And then like the final one will be a co-op one. And there's like a whole bunch of like rewards, kind of like Tempest Trials, just maxing out your score, like your total score overall.
Yeah, righto.
And with the co-op quests, generally you're in a party of 3, and you'll control.
How does that work? Because it's a mobile game, right?
It's a mobile game, yeah.
It makes no sense how that co-op would work, because it's I've not actually seen anything on it. What type of gameplay is it?
It's turn-based combat, so it's like a
righto.
kind of like the more of a classical RPG feel to it, with like the Dissidia combat system as far as like damage calculation, all that shit goes.
So what, you just like, is it you just all 3 of you play at the same time?
Yeah, like and you take it in turns. So like I will sign up as one character, and then the other two people who I can either invite to a party or just go like in matchmaking, and they'll bring their party member, and then each of us, like the strength with like having 3 people is that generally you can only bring in one summon, which is kind of like a one-use limit break that you can build up.
So
but
like
in
the
co-op-
other ones where you can summon an idol one or
But
whatever.
in co-op, like everyone can bring their one summon, so you have 3 big limit break kind of things.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, because of how the combat or the event is structured, like, I've got like plenty of single player and multiplayer content, and I can do it piecemeal. Like, if I only have time to play for 5 or 10 minutes, I've always got something I can do with 5 or 10 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
And it's always like for a point, and it's really relaxing as well. Oh, damn, that was a big squall.
Duh. Davey's awfully quiet at the moment.
Yeah, because he's not here.
Oh. Well, there you go. I can't see if my phone's locked that no one's, or someone is in the
Oh,
chat.
crap, this first thing. Not to mention it's been pretty fun, like I've been jumping on like a couple of people who've been streaming the game, and because of how useful it is to have like to do co-op with people that you know, it's been like, a lot of fun, like joining in with like some streamers or like some people in my chat. It's either like they'll be helping you out or you can help them out, and you can see some like crazy builds people have done.
I think the closest thing I've done with that, other than playing 14 with you, is I went on back when Destiny 1 was actually decent. We'll say, we'll go with that, because Destiny 2 just ruined the game in general. I joined a streamer one day, and you play any Destiny?
I have not played Destiny, no, but like I've whatever comes through like mainstream news, I've been picking up on most of the time.
Yeah. Well, back in Destiny 1, the Warlock had a subclass that allowed them to revive themselves when dead.
Oh,
So we're doing a boss fight right before the final, and she has this, like, the enemy has this song, like a song ability, after a certain period of time will just wipe the entire team. So I died to that, and then turned around, activated my soul threats, and just killed the boss straight away. So still somehow passing the actual fight for everyone else. Because we'd been practicing, like we were at that fight for like 3 hours or something.
Oh my god, this Pazuzu is just a fucking nightmare.
Another good thing about Dark Knight with Pazuzu. Just Blackest Night through everything again. You'd be almost out of time in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've got like 14 minutes, so I think after this I'm probably just gonna call it as far as Eureka's concerned.
It's only, what, 12:30?
Yeah.
Bit later than usual for you.
For me, yeah.
Well,
No,
I've
I've
been
had a
playing,
big
yeah.
day, like I've sort of been up since like 7ish, so...
Righto. So how's the planning for Tuesday's events going with maintenance?
Is there another maintenance for Tuesday?
I thought that's what Ant doing that was talking about when you were going to play Jackbox or whatever on Tuesday.
No, I thought it was just we wanted to organise something like that.
I thought it might have been something to do with maintenance. I hadn't been on for like a week and a half or something. I just lost motivation in playing it. Just got nothing wrong with the game.
I think it's more just wanted to test something out. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like I've had a good run with my PC tonight, but like generally I've sort of been not motivated to stream or play in here as much while my PC's acting up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially now that I've ordered like a new solid state and it'll hopefully be in here like next week. Probably not Monday, but maybe Tuesday. And if it comes in on Tuesday, then I'm probably not gonna stream until I've sorted that, or like jump on until that's all sorted.
Yeah.
So that I need for MX. I still have MX on? No, where the fuck did it go?
Freaking Andrew's on Xbox playing Sea of Thieves.
No, yeah. I've sort of been tempted to pick that up, but I mean, like, I've still got like so much to do with like Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I was actually looking at buying Monster Hunter for PlayStation yesterday when I was in town. But it's still sitting at about like $90 brand new.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, it's doing really well. There's no need to drop it down.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I must have put it away.
Well, that's the thing that I still find funny is like I bought digital copy on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Have not touched the disc once. Because my mate bought it digitally and I can access it through his account.
Yeah, yeah.
So I could have literally taken back my Xbox One version and gotten it on PlayStation if I knew before the weekend ended.
Can't carry more artifacts. Oh fuck, I gotta manage this.
Did I get that? Nope. You moved your head too soon. There you go. Your overgrown furball.
Oh yeah, here's my fucking Farsha. Piece of shit.
Who are you hoping to be the next legendary?
No, fast. They've already given me Ike. Do I really need to ask for anything else?
I don't know. Second favorite character, I guess?
I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of characters I like.
Hmm. I could probably see an armored unit being one of the next ones.
Flying armor unit. Lol.
Oh god. That'd be atrocious. Implausible, but
it
atrocious.
Could be illegal. Or like a dragon cavalry unit. That's more plausible, right?
Well, we have a colorless dragon now, so I assume so.
Oh shit, +2. So,
What haven't we got yet? Have we got flying archers yet?
no, I mean there's definitely units that could definitely take their place, but we don't have flying archers.
Hmm.
We don't have a generic horse archer. We don't have... Well, we have one generic flying caster, which was one of the Morgans.
Female Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because we could get a Kinshi knight, like Rainer or something,
yeah.
for a flying
Oh my
archer.
God, that Animus crystal exchange. I just gave him like 50. That felt so good.
What?
I just did the new like exchange 50 protein crystal, Animus crystals for protein
Oh,
crystals.
they actually did something about that, did they?
Yeah. So you can, when you go to exchange crystals, you can exchange 1, 10, or 50 at the same time. And I just did
Doesn't help for those that have thousands of it.
Yeah, because I just did like 2 lots of 50 crystals, and one gave me 175, and one gave me 230. So,
Nice.
and that should be like enough for me to get my Arsha 2. There we go.
I think where I was up to is I was working on my Dragoon gear, so all I needed was just Animals crystals in general to get to +2 and everything. Well, +2 for Animals versions of everything.
Alright, so to get the Nemos weapon from the +2, is it just the feathers, or do I need like crystals on top of that?
I think it was under the feathers.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 feathers. I'm pretty sure because
Just
you
3?
speak to him. He's like, "Yeah, have you got like these arms that I need?" I think that's all he ever got off me.
Well, that means I can just start working on multiple weapons. Maybe get some armor. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, rightio, dude. Catch you around.
Yeah, have a good one.
Try to. You too.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stream schedule will be a bit erratic this week, because I do have some new hardware, as you may or may not be aware, coming in, and hopefully this will solve my issues with my computer. If that's the case, 2 reasons: I won't have as much of a disruptive schedule as far as stream goes, and I'll be able to run 14 off my solid state drive again, which will be really nice. Probably won't affect Monday, probably will affect Tuesday, but week could be a bit busy this week. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.